Well, hello everyone and welcome to week 8 of my life as a CTC cadet pilot. As you probably tell from last week's video, week 8 for me was the mocks. So without delay, let's get on with it. So like I said, let's get straight on with it. Straight in with the results. So what order did I do the exams in? Well, on day 1 it was mass and balance, we'll put that up on the screen for you, followed by principles of flight. Then on the Tuesday we had general navigation, followed by human performance and limitations. So, mass and balance. First result. Before we get onto the first result actually, let's just go over what constitutes as a pass and or qualifying mark. We'll divide this into 3 sections. Anything below 70% at time of filming CTC classes as a foul and a non-qualifying mark. You will be required to do a resit if you score below 70. If you score 70 or higher, but you are below 75, it is still technically a foul, but it is classed as a qualifying mark, which basically means you will not be required to do the resit. And 75 and higher is a pass mark, which automatically qualifies you anyway. So, first mark for me, mass and balance. Did I pass it? Yes, of course I passed it. It was an easy one. Mass and balance is considered to be the easiest of the 4 topics in Module 1 at the moment, so if you don't pass mass and balance, you're in trouble. So, about the mass and balance exam, not much really. It was quite an easy one. I came out of it and I knew I'd done well, so I was pleased with that. The second exam was principles of flight. Now, I was quite worried about this one when I went in, but did I pass it? I did indeed pass it. It was 75 and higher, so that was alright. No need to do a resit. That was probably the exam I was most worried about. More than capable of passing it, but when I was on question banks, I was a bit all over the place. Most of my marks were qualifying, but they weren't all passes, so it was a big relief to get a pass in the mock. So that's day 1 done. 2 passes under my belt. That was really good to get that under my belt. Felt really great. 2 passes down, 2 to go. Confidence levels really went up. So, day 2 and our third exam, general navigation. Now this is considered to be the hardest of the 4 Module 1 exams. So much so I don't think it's actually even a Mod 1 exam anymore. I think it's actually been moved to Mod 2. But anyhow, for me it's Mod 1, so general navigation. Did I pass it? Did I qualify? Yes, I qualified and I passed, so I was really pleased with that. Came out of the exam and I was fairly confident that I'd scored a pass mark, so I was very pleased with that. Not much to really say other than that general navigation. It's a 2-hour exam and you will need most of those 2 hours. I mean, I was working pretty much full throttle all the way through, so yeah. If you go in unprepared or if you get stuck on a question, you've just got to move on and do the questions that you can do. There's no time for dilly-dallying or dawdling. So that was 3 exams down, 3 passes. Are we going to make it a full house with 4 passes? Human performance was my last exam. Did I pass it? Did I qualify? That's right, full house. Every single exam passed and qualified. I didn't just qualify, I actually passed all 4 exams, so really pleased with that. So good news is I didn't have to do any retakes this week, which meant I could have a little bit of free time. Not too much, had to get back on with my revising pretty quickly, but it was nice to have an evening off, so that was really good. Unfortunately, not everyone passed on the first attempt. There was some car crashes, so we say. I won't name names, but yeah, didn't go too well for them. The resits, I haven't actually heard much about them at the moment, so I won't talk about it this week. Instead, we'll just move straight on with what's happening next week. I've had all my official emails through now from the UK Civil Aviation Authority Exam Board, and I've received confirmation that I will be sitting all 4 of my Mod 1 exams on Tuesday and Wednesday. But Tuesday is going to be a very tough day. Just going to look at my board. So I've got human performance first, and then 30 minutes after that one's finished, I've got a report in the exam room for general navigation. So that is going to be one tough cookie of a day. That's like, well, an hour of human performance, half hour off, and then half an hour to get settled in, and then 2 hours for general navigation. Somewhere in that I've got to do a load of revision and eat lunch. So I'm not looking forward to that. But anyhow, my Wednesday is an early start. I think I've got to report at the exam office at, not Maths and Balance. Maths and Balance is the first exam. I've got to report at 8:30 for a 9 o'clock start. Then I think I've got just over 3 hours off after that exam before I finish off with Principles of Flight. Yay, my favourite knots. But yeah, next week it's all real. Like this week, week 8, I've proved that I'm capable of passing all these exams. I've done it. I've just got to do it in the real thing next week. So, bit of pressure on. I mean, I can now say that I'm recording this on the Saturday, so the reason why I didn't say when I was recording at the start of the video is because that would give away whether or not I'd done any resits or not. So yeah, this is recorded on Saturday. So I've got tomorrow and Monday as my final 2 study days, and then Tuesday and Wednesday it's the real thing. So yeah, things are getting real. If I pass all 4 exams, I won't have to look at Mod 1 ever again. That would be absolutely awesome. Anyhow, I'm rambling on a bit here, so I'm going to end the video now. Usual things apply. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Feel free to subscribe. And feel free to share it with anyone who is interested. Just like to add one more pointer on. We've had our briefing for the CIA exams, and security for these things are incredibly tight. If you're even considering cheating or bringing any unauthorised aids in, they will pick up on it, and trust me, you do not want to get caught. So on that slightly down of a note, I will see you next week, and I'll hopefully have 4 passes under my belt.